For In the News TV Daily, Apryl Jones admits that LIl Fizz is better in bed than Omarion. So for In the News TV Daily, Apryl Jones, the ex and baby mama to Omarion, comes out and says that LIl Fizz is more of a man and better in bed than Omarion could ever be. Not only did LIl Fizz break the bro code, he broke all type of rules. Find out why in this video. Now make sure to like the video and hit the bell notifications. And if you are in the live premiere chat, let me know what city you're repping. And then if you're not from the States, let me know what country you're repping. Let's get this video to 500 likes. I know we can do it. A like is free and it helps the video. So thanks so much for your gesture. Now let's get into the news.
I'm in the news with it.
So to catch everyone up to speed, everyone knows that Apryl Jones and Fizz are deeply in love. Now, Apryl Jones is, of course, the baby mama to Omarion. We first heard about her on Love and Hip Hop, where she wanted to pursue her rapping or her actual musical skills, and Omarion was pretty much holding her back or kind of just putting her in the back burner for his career. Now it seems like she's ready to blossom and spread her wings. She has been on Love and Hip Hop on the current stage, or the current Love and Hip Hop episode with LIl Fizz. So the two are definitely in love on this show, and for the last 2 weeks or the last few weeks, it shows that their relationship isn't just for the show. Now, we first reported that Fizz and Apryl were all over social media posts and they had a real life full relationship, and it's on reality TV now to validate it and everyone knows about it. So now this situation has went global for the rap community. A lot of people are making memes about it. The one person that the girl says you shouldn't worry about is definitely LIl Fizz, and LIl Fizz is definitely making it hard for the brothers out here who are actually doing right or not doing right, because he's making it hot for everybody at the end of the day. And me personally, I feel that Fizz is definitely in a direct violation. I think he's in violation of the penal code number 1.1 for the bro code. Why would you ever mess with one of your people that you're making money with, one of your friends, one of the people that you considered your friends? Because once a friend, always a friend at the end of the day. You still have to have that respect, but you go mess with the baby mama. I can understand if it was just an ex-girlfriend and they didn't have any kids together, but once they have kids and all that gets mixed in between, it definitely gets messy, and this is the prime example of it being messy. Now, the podcaster Joe Budden found out this relationship to be very disrespectful, and he went on his social media page to say this about Fizz. Now, he says this. He says, Omarion doesn't get enough credit for just chilling, because, man, listen. And with over 17,000 people liking that comment, everyone is definitely agreeing with Joe Budden, because Omarion has been really quiet about the situation, at least to the public. He's not speaking about it. He's living his best life. He's doing his workout every day, and he's promoting his music. He's doing his dancing and things like that. So he's really not paying attention to the situation and basically adding fuel to that fire. So a lot of people were saluting Omarion being the more mature person of this situation, while Apryl Jones and Fizz are taking pictures with each other, and Apryl actually made a video that I'll show you guys in a second. So amongst that post on social media, the popular producer Rico Love commented under that particular post and said this. He says, "That's a fact. Fizz needs to get the hands put on him." Now, on top of that, the former NBA player by the name of Matt Barnes said that Fizz definitely would get the hands put on him if he was Omarion in that situation, but he later deleted the comment. Now, I find this comment, or this deleted comment, very funny, because Matt Barnes is definitely about all of the smoke and he's definitely with it. Matt Barnes is the same person who drove 95 miles to beat up his former teammate Derek Fisher for getting involved with his ex, the mother of his sons. Now, like I said at the beginning, you definitely can't mix when it comes to kids and being in a household and things like that. So Apryl Jones has 2 kids with Omarion, and Fizz, I believe, has 1 kid. So of course, you know, they're all in the same household. Their way, pretty much, at the end of the day, being a one big happy family. But what people don't understand is if this situation doesn't work out, it affects the kids. So I can see why Matt Barnes would drive 95 miles, because at the end of the day, it's your baby mama. And it's not just that it's your baby mama, it's your kids that's going to be involved in that situation. So I can see why Omarion took the lighter route and didn't get his hands dirty at the end of the day. Now, but my biggest thing is it's over 7.53 billion people in this world, and you would think that Fizz would go choose someone else opposed to someone so close to home, being that Omarion's baby mama. And it's Apryl Jones. Everyone knows of Apryl Jones for being on Love and Hip Hop. If you're watching TV or if you're watching reality TV, you know exactly who she is. Why wouldn't Fizz go find something out of the radar and do his thing that way that nobody would know about. So it's either that he wants that clout to keep his name relevant, or he really loves the girl at the end of the day. I mean, Fizz and O made history and made a lot of money together. Now, why would Fizz mess up the bag at the end of the day? Didn't they just do a tour together maybe a couple of weeks ago, a couple of months ago? So why would you mess up that bag? It seems like this situation is definitely deeply rooted from the past. Now, who knows? Back in the day, maybe Omarion was the biggest star of the B2K group. Maybe he was taking Fizz's girls back in the day, and now it looks like Fizz is playing for keeps and he's playing catch up. Maybe he knew Apryl before Omarion actually met Apryl, and Omarion came in and swooped him from Fizz at the start. I mean, that could be possible. I'm trying to think of ways to make it justifiable for these two to be together and not feel bad about it. I mean, their biggest thing is, or April's biggest thing is on her social media, she's saying you have one life to live your life and be what you want to be with. Yeah, but it's not the same when you have kids in this situation, because everything is being documented on the internet, and eventually these kids will grow up to find out or look to see why everything was the way it was and why daddy doesn't mess with mommy and things like that, because certain things you can't bring back. And definitely Apryl Jones is humiliating Omarion in the public eye. And I know Omarion looks at it like she's messing up my image, she's messing up my bag, so I definitely don't think that Omarion will take her back at the end of the day. So a lot of people had something to say about it, what they would do if they were Omarion, but oddly enough, Omarion hasn't spoke out about the situation at all. Now, either he knows that his baby mama Apryl was like that from the past, or he learned that less is more, or the silence is golden. Now Omarion did go on his social media and posted this on his page. He says this: "Newsflash, it's only a matter of time, and in the end you get what you deserve. The amount of effort you put in to determine the amount of joy you will receive." Now, believe that. With this post getting over 100,000 likes on that particular post, it shows that people are really respecting O's stance about the whole thing. I mean, if I was Omarion, I probably would do the same thing now that I think about it. You got to think, him and Apryl share 2 kids, and O knows if the situation gets sticky, the kids could be affected by the situation, and if not now, later down in the line when they go back to look up the situation for themselves on the internet. And they might definitely look at the kids, if they look it up and they find out that Omarion reacts, maybe got physical, did anything, out of his character and how he treated their mom, they might look at him wrong, and it could cause some type of issue with the kids, and they will look at him like a bad person. Now, one person that they definitely gonna have to look at, is definitely Apryl, because at the end of the day, she switched teams and traded teams and stayed with the team, signed new players. It's a lot wrong with that situation at the end of the day. So Apryl went to her social media page and defended herself again. She's always on social media defending herself and speaking out how she wants to speak out. Now, at the end of the day, I don't blame her, but some things should be left online, and it should just leave the fans to speculate. But she went on her page and she kind of talked about the bedroom life with her and Fizz, and that he's the best she ever had, and people are mad that she's enjoying herself and living her best life. Now, at the end of the day, all that is cool, but is she gonna feel like this the same way 2-3 years when things get wrong and the good outweighs the bad, or the bad outweighs the good? Is she still gonna be saying the same thing? But it's all documented for everyone to find out. So people were saying, you should mind your business, you shouldn't be worried about this. But if you're putting all your information on social media, and if you're addressing the situation with videos, what do you expect? The people are gonna comment below and talk about it. Now roll it.
Why are y'all so mad? I'm getting that I love him. You get to be able to just be grown enough to accept those things and not to be petty. And then you wish the best for the friends.
Honestly, out of the 3 in this situation, I definitely feel sorry for Omarion, because at the end of the day, he's trying to get back in this game and keep his legacy alive. And it looks like he has to deal with all of the bad stuff that he shouldn't even be addressing. He shouldn't have to worry about his baby mama messing with one of his bandmates and one of his friends from a long time ago at the end of the day. Now, I do think that Fizz and Apryl is wrong. First of all, Fizz is definitely wrong for going behind your homie's back. Even if you got the blessing from Omarion himself, I still wouldn't do that. Like I said, it's around 7.53 billion people in this world. Why would you go with something so close to home? And then it just makes it look bad. You got to think you got kids and fans, people looking up to you to set an example on the way to move, and you're leaving a bad way. Like I said, you could have found anybody, you could have found something better, something even worse, but something that was there for you, that would support you. Now Apryl, she knows she wrong for that. At the end of the day, you're setting an example for your kids and your fans and the people that support you on social media, and you out here playing both teams and being happy about it. I mean, you really can't justify that at the end of the day. But hey, Hollywood is Hollywood. Now I want to know what you guys think that's listening to this video. Comment below and let me know, who do you think is wrong, Apryl, Fizz, or Omarion? Make sure you vote at the top right of the video. And if you're in the live chat, make sure you like the video on your way out, and then get in the comment box below once the box goes away, because I'm connecting with everybody. I'm going to reply for the first hour, so let's talk about it. I'm in the news with it, and I'll catch you on the next one.